Corporate leaders in innovation are preparing to share their ideas next month at the Northwest Arkansas Technology Summit. And joining us, we've got Chris and Ashley. Thank you both so much for being here. We appreciate you.
Thank you for having us.
Yes. So I'm not familiar. I got to be honest. What is the Northwest Arkansas Tech Summit?
I mean, it sounds to me like a mountain that you have to climb to the top of to see what new apps are coming out this year, right?
You know, we are right here in the Ozark Mountains, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
No, it is the Heartland's premier technology conference. It is designed to highlight the tech talent that we already have here on the ground in Northwest Arkansas. It's also an experiential marketing tool, and it's all about welcoming. You know, people like Tyler who are maybe coming through our region for the first time to visit us for the Tech Summit. You know, we want to make a strong case statement to them for why Northwest Arkansas is a fabulous place to live and work.
Yeah, certainly. What can people expect there? Like Bo mentioned, are there new apps? Are there new programs? What are people going to learn?
Or is it just
about?
a bunch of nerds talking programming? I don't. Yeah, what are we going to get?
So you're going to get the nerds for sure. Like that's going to happen. It's a great content lineup. A full day, 2 days of conferences with keynotes and breakout sessions from industry leaders. So we're going to have some heavy hitters show up this year. Scott Spradley, who's Tyson Foods Chief Technology Officer, is going to be delivering a keynote. Dr. Gita Nair from Salesforce, who's their Chief Medical Officer.
Oh, wow.
I mean, the big names are coming right here to Northwest Arkansas to speak, and we just are thrilled. So there'll be lots of keynotes, breakout sessions, and then in the evening, that's when we've got the time for fun. We'll have special receptions, networking events. We're going to kick everything off on Sunday night, October 16th, with a welcome reception, live music, food, tech toys to play with.
Ooh.
It's going to be a great time.
Yeah. No doubt. Now, you mentioned a lot of those keynote speakers, and I'm curious because you're both with the Greater Bentonville Area Chamber of Commerce. You have the distinction of being the director of this Tech Summit, right, Chris? When did you start planning this thing?
So I was new to the team. I jumped on board at the very end of March, and so it's been a sprint for the last couple months.
Yeah.
But I stepped in following Ashley, who had led it for the last 2 years virtual, and it was a great setup, and really the reason that we've been able to cover so much ground so quickly is because of the tremendous community support that we have. All of our sponsors who are in the tech world, who are providing speakers, they're just phenomenal and the best people to work with.
Yeah, certainly. So you're talking about your sponsors, but also why do you think this is important to have an event like this in our community?
Yeah, that's a great question. You know, this is maybe more than any other event that we do, such a great reflection of the Chamber's commitment to diversity and equity, inclusion. Really what it boils down to is access. The support of our sponsors that Chris mentioned, gosh, there are so many, Walton Family Foundation, the Northwest Arkansas Council, the University of Arkansas Center of Blockchain Excellence, Tyson Foods, JB Hunt, Walmart, Salesforce.
Everybody's
the list goes
involved
on
in
and
this
on.
thing.
They really are, and it's a great example of many hands making light work. But their support actually underwrites the cost of admission for entrepreneurs, educators, and students.
Yeah.
And that's critically important as we consider, you know, from a chamber perspective, the workforce of tomorrow and how we can begin building that talent pipeline.
Yes. And Chris, did I hear you correctly that Ashley has led this the last couple of years, but virtually, is that right?
That's right. So in 2020, my very first day with the chamber was March 16th. We all went home on March 17th. Had a great time hosting our very first ever entirely virtual Tech Summit that year. It was a huge success.
It seemed like it would have been an easy transition being in tech.
You know,
Just like, well, you know.
I definitely remember calling my husband on the way home and saying, I'm pretty sure I love my team. TBD.
Yeah.
We're all going to work remotely for a while.
Yeah.
And you know, it's a great team, and it has made all the difference. Chris referenced our community partners. That's our team, that's our volunteers, that's the committee that works with him on the Tech Summit, and it's our sponsors as well. We're really grateful to be back fully in person this year.
I was going to ask next, that great segue, what does it feel like to be back in person this year?
It's going to be great because one of the beautiful things about the tech community here is the sense of community you get when you put all of these great thought leaders, presenters, speakers, all in the same room. And some of the beauty is the fact that we've got this diverse audience that's going to show up. Everyone from high school students, we have new high school junior and senior programming this year, all the way up through CTOs and CMOs.
Wow.
I mean, you've got everybody under the same roof.
Every acronym you can think
Yes.
of is going to be
Every
there.
acronym.
That's awesome. You can see those event details on the screen right there. It's happening next month, but you want to mark your calendars now. You can get tickets. Registration is open. Is that right?
Yes, and registration closes on October 1st. So we want you to get your tickets now at nwatechsummit.com. And if you are a student, educator, or entrepreneur who would like complimentary tickets, just reach out and we're more than happy to get you connected with a promo code that can do that.
Awesome. That's great to hear. Guys, thanks so much for joining us. Ashley,
Thank
Chris,
you.
we appreciate you. Yes. And make sure you find, like, and follow us. We're going to have a link to this on social media. We're posting our interviews, our hot topics, and more. All you need to do is search Good Day NWA.